taste, feeds the dying light, and brings me back to life. In your eyes, I see something to believe in. Your hands are like a flame, your palms are sweet as pain. Let the darkness lead us into the light. Let our dreams get lost, feel the temperature rise. Baby, tell me one more beautiful lie. One touch and I ignite, like a starship speeding into the night. You and I get lost in the infinite lights. Baby, tell me one more beautiful lie. One touch and I ignite. One touch and I ignite. One touch and I ignite. So alive, your touch is like a daylight, burning on my skin. It turns me on again. You and I, survivors of the same kind, but we're the only ones dancing on the sun. Let the darkness lead us into the light. Let our dreams get lost, feel the temperature rise. Baby, tell me one more beautiful lie. One touch and I ignite, like a starship speeding into the night. You and I get lost in the infinite lights. Baby, tell me one more beautiful lie. One touch and I ignite. One touch and I ignite. One touch and I ignite.
Diamonds are forever, but all we need is just tonight. A monumental tremors that can freeze the speed of light. Just like particles that's falling from heaven, all over the stars. Hear you call.
I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I've sat upon the setting sun, but never, 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 I never wanted water once. No, never, never, never. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I swam upon the devil's lake, but never, 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 I'll never make the same mistake. No, never, never, never. I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I've sat upon the setting sun, but never, 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 I never wanted water once. No, never, never, never.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the start of the infamous Col de Rosset. A beautiful piece, tight twisty turns, around about 15-20 miles long, something like that. And that's the view from the very top. Morning everybody. Yeah, so we're at the Col de Rosset. Come do the infamous road. In fact, you can see it behind me there in the camera, or the start of it. I'll try and get some good onboard footage if I can. But yeah, that's the plan for today. So we're going down the Col to a place called D at the bottom, where hopefully we'll have a well-earned brew. It's hot. It's about 27 degrees already. It's about 11:20, something like that. What a stunning view. I've been here once before, and yeah, it didn't disappoint then, and the view doesn't disappoint now. But so yeah, that's what we're doing today. Col de Rosset, then we'll head across the mountain back towards Vif, and then up towards Grenoble and back to Digs a little bit later on. We'll try and get a snack on the way at some point. But yeah, that's where we are today. Had a nice evening last night, nice chilled, relaxing evening, a nice beer, and yeah, back out on the bikes today. So nice and hot, lovely roads, and yeah, let's get to it.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking. Is that the woman next to me? Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
Afternoon, everybody. Right, yeah. So we stopped for a drink earlier. You've probably seen some pictures of that, and yeah, now we're on the D539 heading east, and then we're going to go back north towards Grenoble. Make our way back to the digs a little bit later on. Just in this little clearing, I just showed you a video of. Lovely roads around here. You've probably seen some onboards. Yeah, it's really nice, really hot as well. It's about 33 degrees. Really, really warm. But yeah, we're having a blast, having a great day out. So we've got probably another, maybe about 50 miles today, maybe a little bit more than that, to go back up through Vif, Grenoble, and then pick up the smaller roads back to the hotel. So yeah, I didn't opt for the leather jacket and jeans in the end. I opted for the one piece, and once again I'm absolutely melting, so might have to give that some more consideration. But yeah, no, it's good. Hopefully we'll find a snack at some point. Weren't quite ready to eat when we stopped, so we just had a drink, well, two actually, and then yeah, we just stopped here in this lovely clearing you can see behind me. Well, sort of a dead end road, and then yeah, we'll be carrying on up there. So yeah, right, time to get back to it.
There is something in my
Afternoon, everybody. Right, we're literally 10 minutes from the hotel now, and we're lucky enough to have this. Dave shouting in the background. We're lucky enough to have this area that you can see behind me. I'll switch the camera around in a minute, but yeah, literally just on the doorstep. Such a lovely area of France, this. The mountain region. The only downside, if there is one, is the fact that, sorry, a bit dry mouth, is the fact that because we're staying in the middle of the mountain, you've only got really two ways out, up or down, because it's in the middle of nowhere. But it's not really a disadvantage, to be honest with you, when you've got views like this and roads like this. I'll flip the camera around. Like I say, we're literally 10 minutes from the hotel, on our way back now. And you've got a view like this with a nice stream, which I'll get down in a minute once the traffic disappears. Show you that. But there's a stream. Oh, it's just a lovely, picturesque sort of southeast corner of France before you start getting right down the very south. Beautiful views. Absolutely wonderful. And like I say, it's literally 10 minutes on the doorstep from where we're staying. So yeah, just check that I'm not going to get run over. Yeah, it's been another fantastic day out so far. Yeah, I don't know how many miles we've done, probably about 120-ish, something like that. And we've gone down the infamous Col de Rosset, which you should have seen on some video. Beautiful bit of tarmac, that is. Beautiful, just twists and turns, hairpin after hairpin. Fantastic piece of road. So yeah, and then we went down to D at the bottom, and then we cut through the mountain back up towards Vif, and then towards Grenoble, and then eventually back through the mountain to where I'm talking to you now. So yeah, with that in mind, I'm going to go back to the hotel and jump in the pool. I'll catch you all in a bit. Evening everybody. Oh, we got back about an hour and a half ago, I suppose. It's about 20 to 7, quarter to 7 now. I'm still in the pool. Needed that. That's quite a long day today. Not particularly in mileage, but some of the mountain roads you've probably seen on the onboards was quite hard going, and you definitely need full concentration now. So yeah, it's just nice to have a bit of relaxing time in the pool before we have a bit of dinner, and then yeah, have a nice chilled evening and have a nice beer. So then we do it all again tomorrow. It hit 33 today, so it's quite warm in the old levers, but yeah, it's nice and relaxing in this pool, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of the tour. So hope you're all enjoying it so far, because we're certainly enjoying doing it. Yeah, it's nicely relaxing. So I shall leave you there, and I'm going to go and get ready for dinner. I'll catch you all in a bit.
Baby, my heart is full of love and desire for you. Now come on down and do what you gotta do. You started this fire down in my soul. Now can't you see it's burning out of control? My heart is full of love and desire for you. Now come on down and do what you gotta do. You started this fire down in my soul. Now can't you see it's
Afternoon, everybody. Right, so we've come out today and we're going to be heading towards the Route Tourist Combe de Level. We were going to do it a little bit earlier, but we changed the route and we've come straight down to Col de Rosset, which you should have seen some onboard footage of, with a bit of luck from both bikes. And then we came down the bottom to D and had a nice bit of lunch. We've now come along to a town called Crest, and we're just waiting at the moment for that to open, because they're on their lunch siesta, and Dave wants some bits and pieces out in the sports shop. So we're just waiting for that to open for a few minutes. Just filled up the bikes with petrol, and yeah, we'll be cracking on. We're going north after this, up on the D538, and then we'll be cutting across the mountain and doing the Route Tourist Combe de Level, as I say. So, oh, hang on, look at that. Just like that, it's starting to open. Yeah, so we're going to do the Combe de Level tourist route, which looks amazing. I've never done it, but we'll try and get some good footage and some photos. And then from there, we'll head back east across the mountain and then finally north up through the gorge and back to Rencorel, back to digs. Even though I'm stood in this shade, it's bloody hot. It's about 33 degrees today. Bit of cloud about at some points, very, very humid. Still sweating in this leather suit. I keep thinking about putting the leather jacket and jeans on, but to be honest, I feel more comfortable riding in a one-piece suit until we stop. And then I absolutely melt like you wouldn't believe. That's why I'm stood under this nice tree. But so yeah, that's what we're up to today. And then yeah, we'll be heading back later on, like I say, and hopefully having a rest. Yeah, we left a little bit earlier than we have been this morning. Planning on leaving quite a bit earlier tomorrow. So the plan tomorrow at the moment is to head into the northern part of Italy tomorrow. So we'll just see how that goes. We'll see if we can manage that. It is quite a bit of a journey, quite a long way. So we'll see if we can manage it. Hopefully we do. And yeah, then I'll obviously give you some more updates on the route tomorrow. But yeah, for now, Dave's going to go and get his stuff in the sports shop, and then we're going to crack on up the mountain and go and have a look at what the tourist route looks like. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. I'll catch you all in a bit. Afternoon, everybody. Right, we're now on the D70, which sounds like quite a big road, but it's not. In fact, I'll spin the camera around for a proper view in a minute, but it's just a mountain road, and there's nothing on it. We haven't seen anything for quite some time. This is really the sort of thing of remoteness out here. It really is. We're heading still towards the Combe Level tourist route, and yeah, there's just nothing about. We're about, I suppose, 6 miles from Auriol de Royans, and then we'll be going into the Combe Level itself, but it's still bloody hot, and there's just nothing around. Well, you can hear some water running, but you can't see it. I'll flip the camera around. So, down there somewhere, I don't know if you can hear that, but there is water running around down there somewhere, but it's just covered in trees. What a stunning, stunning place. And like I say, the road, well, it's just empty. We haven't seen anything for miles. Absolutely miles. The bikes. But yeah, just according to the sign, we're currently 640 metres above sea level. So, not too high up. Col de Rosset is double that, so that we was at the top of this morning and came down, but as you can see, no worries about getting run over. It's very peaceful, very picturesque, and very out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that's what we're up to. I'll say I'll hopefully get some good onboard footage and some pictures from the Cumdale level, which looks amazing. So yeah, looking forward to getting there, which should be there in about 20-25 minutes, something like that. And also looking for somewhere to get a drink as well. Oh, talking of which, here comes a truck. Where did he spring from? I say we haven't seen anything for miles. We'll probably end up catching him there. But yeah, just goes to prove that someone does use this road, I suppose, apart from us. Yeah, right. Time to get back to it and get down to the Cumdale level.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of the rock and valleys that makes up the Cirque du Cum level. What a lovely, lovely place. You should have seen some onboards as we was coming through some of the short, small little tunnels, etc. It's just the remote vastness of this place. This really is the beauty of the Alps. Absolutely beautiful in every single way. The nature out here and the remoteness and lack of habitat for people just leaves nature to its absolute finest. What a lovely, lovely place. I will now leave you with some overhead footage by the very talented Lito Khan.
shakes when the train rolls by. I lie awake and wonder sometimes where they're going. I wanna be going somewhere, 'cause it cuts me up to think I'm way off track. And every time I move, something holds me back. But I know now, there's nothing keeping me. I'm gonna leave this town tomorrow, pack my bags and disappear, go to some place where no one knows me. Don't care where, just anywhere but here. I'm tired of waiting as a state of mind. Can't escape from the feeling I got something to find, but I still don't know just what I'm looking for. 'Cause it's a funny old thing being bound like a book, but the truth can be found in the last place it looks. So I'm hopeful peace will be coming my way. I'm gonna leave this town tomorrow, pack my bags and disappear, go to some place where no one